You thought this was just another catchy phrase, didn't you? But if you stay with me for just a few minutes, I promise something will start to shift inside you. Your mind, your beliefs, and your energy about money are far more powerful than you've been told. This isn't about fear. This is about freedom. Stay with me, and together we'll begin building a mindset that attracts prosperity instead of running from debt. Take a deep breath. Now, gently, bring your awareness to the feeling in your body when you think about your bank account, your bills, or your debt. Is there a knot in your stomach? A tension in your shoulders? A rapid heartbeat? This physical reaction is a measure of the invisible weight you carry. It's the daily tax of anxiety. We all have it. It's what makes us feel small, ashamed, or trapped, not because of the numbers, but because of the narrative we attach to them. This fear subtly dictates your actions. It makes you decline social invitations, keeps you awake at 3 a.m., and even causes small arguments in your relationships. Acknowledge this feeling without judgment. You are not alone in this struggle. The first step to freedom is simply naming the fear, recognizing its presence, and realizing this: money itself doesn't control you. The fear does the heavy lifting. Every thought you've ever had about money, passed down from your parents, learned from society, whispered by your own inner critic, forms a silent script in your subconscious. If your script says money is difficult, you will constantly find evidence to support that. If your script says I'll always be struggling, then struggle becomes your default state. This is why you might sabotage success or hesitate when an opportunity arises. It's not a lack of effort. It's a conflict in your core beliefs. Consider this. What is the most painful limiting belief you hold about money? Visualize that sentence. Now, gently, let's observe it, recognizing that it is just a thought, not a sacred truth. You have the power to edit the script. By shifting your focus from the problem, the debt, the scarcity, to the possibility, the solution, the abundance, you begin to change your energetic frequency. This shift in internal focus changes your external reality. It is exhausting to constantly fight against forces you cannot change. You cannot control the global economy, sudden market shifts, or every person's opinion of your work. But trying to do so is the quickest way to drain your energy. Now, let's anchor into what you can control. You have absolute sovereignty over your mindset, your daily habits, and your willingness to learn and grow. When you pour your best, most focused energy into these areas, your discipline, your gratitude, your creativity, you reclaim your power. You stop feeding fear about the unchangeable and start nourishing hope about the changeable. This is the ultimate lesson in financial empowerment. Your control lies not in the outcome, but in the effort you bring to the present moment. This focused effort stops you from feeling like a victim and allows you to step into the role of the solution finder. Think of your mind as a garden. Fear is a weed that multiplies when you leave it unattended. Solutions are the seeds that grow when you water them with focus. Every time you engage in worry without action, you are feeding the weed. You are practicing fear. We need to flip the switch and practice possibility. This is a daily mental discipline. When a financial worry surfaces, don't run from it. Instead, stop and ask this simple question: what is the smallest, most immediate action I can take right now to move one step closer to a solution? This question moves you instantly from the emotional, chaotic brain center to the logical, creative center. By consistently prioritizing action and possibility over anxiety and stagnation, you are retraining your brain to become a powerful magnet for financial resolution. When you clear the fog of fear, your internal clarity increases dramatically. It's not about waiting for a sudden external miracle to fall into your lap. It's about being so clear in your mind that you start seeing opportunities that were previously invisible. Think of it like this. Fear narrows your eyesight to a tiny tunnel. Confidence expands it to a wide, open horizon. When your mind shifts from the belief of, "I can't afford this," to "How can I create the value to afford this?" new paths open up. Perhaps a neglected skill surfaces. Perhaps a person reaches out with an idea. Perhaps you finally have the courage to ask for what you're worth. Clarity is the currency of attraction. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are ready for. By mastering your thoughts, you declare your readiness for prosperity. Let's demystify money. It is a tool, a neutral medium of exchange. It has no soul, no judgment, and no morality. It is purely an amplifier. It amplifies who you are and what you believe. If you fear it, it amplifies scarcity. If you respect it and direct it with purpose, it amplifies generosity and stability. You are the craftsman holding the tool. When you stop fearing money and start viewing yourself as its responsible steward, your relationship with it transforms. It becomes a servant, helping you build the life you envision, rather than a master dictating your every move. You are fundamentally capable of mastering this tool. The most vital step is accepting that the first true mastery required is the mastery of your internal narrative. We are now setting the cornerstone of your new financial sanctuary. This requires daily repetition, like planting a seed every single morning. Let these words become the deep, foundational truth of your inner world. Repeat them silently with me. I am bigger than my current debts. I am open to new and creative solutions. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I focus on abundance, not on lack. Use these affirmations not as hollow wishes, but as powerful declarations of who you are choosing to become. They are the new script. Remember, thoughts become beliefs, beliefs drive action, and action inevitably changes your reality. Take one final, deep, purifying breath. As you exhale, release any lingering shame or guilt about the past. That past version of you was simply working with the script it had. The person you are right now is writing a new one. Feel the profound shift inside you. You are not a prisoner of money. You are a resourceful, intelligent human being, learning, growing, and taking back conscious control of your energy. Every single day you choose focus over fear, you are opening new doors. Every intentional action is a step toward freedom. Walk away from this moment knowing this absolute truth. You are not your debts. You are not your fears. You are the sovereign master of your energy, your mind, and your financial destiny. Now, as the music continues to energize the atmosphere, focus on maintaining positive thoughts and begin to mold your prosperous mindset.